Hello and welcome. We're back. Well, I'm back. Round four. Let me just double check that. Either way, it looks like a sunny candy. Round four. Sunny qualifying as it stands, but we have 13 drivers for this Canadian Grand Prix for Tier 2. Zenith on the Does look a good day. A good day for it indeed. If you're watching for us, I don't think the bots posted it in the Discord. I've been live for about 5 minutes. Dry says Bobby Tabber in the chat. Well, we're waiting for people to come out as it seems. Jet's going to come out. I'm not blaming you, Lobby. Let me know what the stream's like. If my voice is overpowering the sound, or if the game sounds overpowering my voice. But if a few people getting their out lap soon, getting the first runs in, you can do the soft card. It's a viable strategy. But your preferences here is to, if you use all of your softs in qualifying, do you get a new set for the to use in the race? If so, I'd always do a few laps on my first set of tyres and just save a spare set of softs from qualifying, so you know if you do get a set from the race, then you've got 2 fresh sets of softs just in case. Anyway, Private's on his first flyer. Seems to get it turned in nice for T1. A little bit wiggly on the exit, but he gets it down nonetheless. Takes 2 stabs and he's into the wall. The second stab put him offline going in. So that'll be straight back into the pits for Private. That's what Babon can do. It seems like he's got a pro of Ace Hayden right behind him as well. I've got an X for Mr. Babon, or Hayden's showing an X for Mr. Babon in front, more likely me. Hayden is opting for the medium tyres. That's of course up with Private Jet now. Because it seemed like Hayden pushed past Mr. Babon on his flying up there, which is seems like a big no-no. Can't just force your way through on someone's hot lap. This Private is gonna try and keep that lap, but he's gonna 1094. Babon goes quicker, just by a smidge. Obviously he was hampered on that lap by Hayden, pushing him into the hairpin. RC with a 1099. Soy with a 1010.3. Denmark puts in a time of 1010.1. GP's coming down to the back stretch. Need to get back on the power very early, coming out that World of Champions again. As GP puts in a 10.7 on the medium tyres. And just whip the tyres out so we know what's what. That's what Bobby can do. Appeared invalidated. I don't know if that was before or after the final chicane. But he added this on next lap invalidation, so Private's going to go again and come into the pits. Terminals coming into the hairpin. Looking to set fire. Looks like he's tapped the wall on the exit there. No end plate damage, but he might have picked up a little bit. Not enough to throw his lap completely off. But he goes into the pits. So Bobby's still on height, have I? Starts a lap. On lap, I'm guessing then. So we've got Babban leading with a 1094, then Hayden on the mediums 1094, then the two McLarens, Humboldt, Hippo and RC, third and fourth respectively. Denmark in fifth, Soy 6, GP 7th, everyone else hasn't set a time. 8th down to 13th. PWR Green Reefer warming up those tyres, preparing for a medium run. Toes on the run towards the hairpin. Let's see what his exit right is. It seems smooth enough to me. Let's see what it's like coming towards this final tricky chicane. Pretty much grazes the wall. Straight to the line with a 10.7, which will put him in 8th place. And she's back out, ready to start on the cruise on the lap. See, it's saying he's purple first second, but it's his first time second, so it's used to purple. The second chicane is he's got RC behind him on an outlet. We've got Ashes and Terminal there on outlaps. Private's come back out on an outlap. Top three haven't come back out yet. But Hayden has shifted to the softer tyres for his next run. That's what Grim Reefer's like for the final corner. Deals with it. Where's it going to put him? A 1098 puts him in 4th place, and RC's about to start this well. Let's see what this T1 and T2 was like. Rolls it into T1. Gets the rotation. Nice on the throttle out of T2. What about it? You can easily invalidate by turning a little bit too much early and skipping our black curb. But we don't see that red track on the right at the minute, so he's looking good. As it drifts a little wide going into that corner. But doesn't lose that much momentum as he carries it on to the RS right. This chicane can catch you out. If you catch that orange sausage on the inside, it'll just spit you. If you try and turn in too early, and you pretty much skip that, pretty much in the wall in the run as he big lock up into the hairpin. Tries to opt for the wider line, which can carry a lot of momentum doing that. But it seems like he's backed off this one, so we've got a pass, and I must say it is. This is Reefer, Soy's invalidated. This Bobby's going again, it seems. Seems Humboldt's going to think he can do a better time than what is 109.6 on some mediums. You can do it, you can do it. Right, hairpin. He's got to get this final chicane done. Put a time on the board. By the time you come round again, come in the pit, you'll have like 7.5 minutes left. Easily 2 runs out on some soft tyres. As Ashes will bank in a 10.4 for the time being. What about Bobby? Bobby's invalidated. GP moves towards that chicane. Look nice. Like, paid a lot of speed for him. While that is happening. Looks smooth again. The car got completely out of the way for him. That's what GP can do with this final chicane, and can he improve on his 10.7? I saw he goes into third place with a 9.6. GP gets still a little bit tail happy on the exit of the chicane, and improved nonetheless with about 109.8, a solid 9/10. Yeah, for Jeff not posting the stream, let's go RC. If you're taking the piss out of it and being 7th, saying let's go RC, well, is that genuine support? I don't know if RC's setting himself up for another lap. Right, he's on the net lap, so he's definitely setting himself up for a lap. Now traffic behind him, so he's obviously snuck himself up into 3rd. We didn't see that. 50 pows on and out lap. Let me just pause the game, unpause it, just so it removes that fastest lap at the bottom. It should do it. Bounce says he blames us. RC is setting himself. I think a Ferrari just blocked Denmark. No one likes a snitch, only joking. I'm sure if the person Denmark, I'm sure if it was an egregious block, Denmark will report it. But one person left to set a time, that's Terminal, and it seems like he's about to start timing one now. So look at our stay down. There's a yellow, his teammate gets wide out, there's another one there. Booby. Smoking through the airpin. Weekend in the Netherlands. Is RC, is he going to nail this final chicane to put him up the leaderboard? Close it out, keep it straight. 4th place. Aiden's on and out lap. Looks like Bobby's coming the pits again too slow, so he can think about setting the fly there. What about Hightower? He's a big Police Academy fan. And it looks like Hightower's in a straight line in the pits. That's his foul claw. So, yeah, we're just going to go on board with Hayden and watch him, because he's the only person about to want to fly. Let's hope Hayden didn't get this and next lap invalidation, because those are the worst. No, so he's going to go. Let's see what his T1 says. Like, see what all the speed he carries. Carries a little bit of a hint of a lock up. Gets it turned in. Back on the accelerator. Am I late? It depends what time. What time was you meant to be at, Adrian? If you mean for the T2 race, I suppose you could join. It's still got 4 minutes 40. Just in time, bouncers. Oh, it's just clocked. Is everyone just showing up for RC's demise or genuine support? As Hayden has validated at that. So let's go with the Ashman. No one can keep a clean lap at the minute, it seems. What about private jets? Denmark gets out the way for private. Hesitance on the power coming through that chicane, very deep. And again, got hinder his exit, hinder his turning, hinder his exit. Pretty much falls up the lap. But he needs to improve on that 11.2. He's literally dragging the car through the chicane. So I think it might be worth Private Jet coming in and getting another set of softs on. Might be. I'd say improved to a 10.1. Private hasn't invalidated. I didn't see if he was up then, but he might not improve on this time. No. See if Bobby's up on his level, but he gets it turned in, and Power's on the exit. As I've noticed, Babon's just started his last lap as well. Well, potentially his last lap. Does Bobby get a nice hairpin as Humble completely gives him sight of the braking in the corner. Always good. Always good that he's getting out of the way. Los bandoleros. Can Bobby improve on his 9.7? Seems like he's turning a bit like, yeah, he gives up on it. Babon is invalidated. Soy invalidated. On board with RC. It's time to shine, guys. Grim Reaper on an outlap on some mediums. Saying he's done a purple second sector for RC. Doesn't lock up into the hairpin. Straight on the power. Power. As Denmark puts in the fastest lap a 1.0. I can't fucking see. Bad. Seems like a 108. 108.3? 109.3? Insane. RC improves his time by a couple of cubes. A 109.5, that'll be probably be it for RC. There's no way he's getting round. What's Ace Hayden doing? He's got a first sector just shy of 2 tenths up. So that'll give him pole at the minute, as long as he can keep it. We all know it's very easy to invalidate. Very easy to go like a little bit wide and hit a wall. Half a second up now. Pretty much in the bag for Ace Hayden. A little love tap on the wall. 8 pieces of what? As he puts in a 108.7 dead. Ooh, Humble Hippo's 2 tenths up. Could be kicking RC to the curb to be the McLaren new number 1 at McLaren. The humblest of hippos. Don't bottle it now. Prove to the McLaren overlords that you're worthy. Committed. I like it. That's what Zach Brown needs. Oh, he's run out of fuel coming out of the line. Damn it. JP. I think that's it. That's it. That's your luck, guys. Boom. Do 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 do. We'll put down Discord and that is the live thing. Well done, Jeff. That's your qualifying done. I'm going to give you a rundown and then we've got a few minutes. Who had the big crash? Oh, what Ashley says in the Discord. I should really put that to the actual YouTube chat so I can see. Anyway, Ace Hayden takes pole with Denmark in second place. Mr. Babon third. RC 4th, Humble Hippo 5th, Soy Loco 6th, Bobby Tava 7th, GP Colin 8th, Hightower 9th place, PWR Grim Reefer in 10th, Terminal Deity in the poor man's pole, great position to be in 11th, Ashes Falcor 12th, and Private Jet 2 13. They've got 13 people on the grid. Jin, play the sound. What do you mean play the... I will in a bit. The session is ending. Obviously, RC's been busy. We haven't got to stand. I'm going to show you the standings from Singapore. You can read them. I'm not going to read them off. You can all look in Discord and read them yourself. And we're all, well, RC's friends in the stream probably wanting to hear the most famous sound ever. Is it this one?
Man, what are you doing?
Is it one of them? Are you waiting for one of them? It could be. Top meme. It's a top meme, plus it's a top audio clip as well. As you wait for the players just to sort out the strategies, we're waiting for that first person to be the fool and press X and get that instant 10-second penalty. We love to see it. It's a shame I couldn't hotkey in my OBS fuzz. Just to have it on tap. Predictions and whoever's in, well, there's only a few people chatting in the chat. So, Fuzz, Bones, Adri, where's RC going to finish? Who's going to win the race? I think barring any mistakes, Ace Hayden's probably going to get the win. The podium's there to be had for the rest. Terminal's in a good place if he can avoid incidents and stuff like that. Get rid of those medium tyres first. Just do the 2-stop. That white bar's annoying me. I just realised it's that. It's the YouTube chat. Just squeak it across. There you go. That white bar was doing me. I was wondering what it was. Alright, we'll go back to the race. I can disable preview in OBS, so I ain't looking at two races at the same time. Well, two exact same races, there's no need for it. Right then, here we go. Let's have a look at these tyres. So Bobby did set his time on the medium, so he's in 7th place on the medium. That's nice. But everyone else, so did Green Reefer, set his time on the mediums, but Terminal, Ashes and Private will be on fresh mediums. That's a lot, really. Just says RC for the win. Maybe. 35 laps. Very long. But there's only 13 cars, so hopefully if we get 3 car pile-ups, like, you know what I mean, it evens out though. Get 5 safety cars, taking out 5 incidents, taking out 3 drivers, giving us 5 safety cars. There'll be no one left on the grid. That'll be nice. Imagine that, no one finishing the race. Someone would make it past the night, see? But what if no one did? Imagine that. Andrew says P4 for RC, but he thinks he can win it. Bone says, I think he can crash. Oh. It's not far away. We're going to get 5 lights and then the world is our oyster for crashes. But no doubt, guaranteed safety car, Canada. No pens is the key to unlock a barrel full of points. As it seems everyone's locked into the grid. We're going to get those lights. We got 3, 4, 5 lights, and they're out. So we've got a lot of ghost busting action going on. Seems RC's dropped a lot of places. You can see it there. He's dropped to 9th place. If on the outside, it seems like everyone's got a clean getaway. As Hayden leads the pack as they come through the first sector, it's all going to even itself out. Oh, Bobby's gone. It's been a lap. A couple of cars that have been collected. Yeah, it's been Soy. Soy's been collected in that Bobby crash. And it's not a safety car, it's just double yellows. Oh, that's gutting for Soy. Oh. As we're back to green flag racing. So it wasn't long. Bobby's been the first victim of his home GP. Poor Bobby. We don't know what happened yet, but Soy's pretty much out the race as well. He's hoping on a safety car. As the oh! And Babon seemed to have. I've seen Babon fighting through the final chicane, and Babon seemed like a little tap into the wall. Seemed like. But Terminal, 5th place from 11th. RC in the podium position. I agree with the dab emoji. Feel sorry for Bobby, man. Just unlucky dude. But the good thing is there isn't a safety car, so the race can continue as private. After 2 laps is the first to pick up 8-time penalty. So Terminal to try and keep this lot now. It's GP, Babon's going to come into the pit, so he's gone onto the hards, hoping to go as long as possible, hope for a safety car. Babon's going to do the same. Oh, Babon is staying out. He's got his end plates, and so it mustn't be that bad, but obviously it's hampering him. Denmark. That's unlucky, Bobby, as well. You're the host. So if you want, Bobby, you can join me in the booth. But I know you're feeling you'd probably rather not like. That sounds. Some people could take that the wrong way. Bobby, I was bigging you up on them meds. What meds? What we're talking? Some nice meds. Xanax. Riding with a Valium. Babon keeps getting chucked into first place. So it seems like we're going to have that timing ritual for the race. I see he's dropping off. He's carrying his teammate with him now, so I don't know if they'll be in contact with each other, but Humble is catching. Will he try and announce himself on the McLaren #1 driver stage? Terminal's dropping off as well. Oh, gets a little slide on, but saves it. Ito 3 seconds behind GP, a few seconds behind Ito. So we've got these gaps, I think. Just Humble and Denmark have got within. We're within that DRS range. No, it's unlucky, Bobby. Just Denmark a little bit close to the wall there. Does RC got damage? We'll have a look. It looks like he's got his end plates. Could be struggling on tyres. If you set up the party, Bobby, I'll join you. It's probably easier that way than me taking away from the action. I've got to go into my PlayStation settings quickly and enable the audio. Denmark still can't make inroads on Hayden as we're coming pretty much there or thereabouts to the pit window. Seen some drivers in tier 3 take these soft tyres 14-15 laps and there was losing time hand over fist to people who pitted at the start of the party in 2 seconds. 2 seconds guys to get this sorted. First, I will need to do that. And we're back.
There we go.
Yeah.
We have a VSC. Hightower has DNF'd.
Oh, Hightower's gone. See where he's gone.
I'm not sure what happened.
He's
I just joined, but yeah.
After the first DRS straight, the second chicane, she's going past now. Hightower's just disappeared off the face of the earth. So we've got a VSC for that. So RC has chose to pit under it, which will release his teammate. So the guys in front, Hayden and Denmark, they might lose their places here with RC pitting. Terminal's gone for the one stop here, he's gone to the hard, so he's going to try and go to the end.
Yeah, I guess it's a decent timing to stop. Lap 7.
We're going to see possibly RC making up a lot more time now because theoretically Aiden and Denmark would have to come in knowing RC had pit under VSC. What do you think, Bobby?
I mean, yes, of course, the fact that he pitted when everyone was slowed down, that's gonna help him for sure.
Terminal. 10 seconds behind. So I don't know, because he was only a few seconds behind Humble Hippo, so did he have what he must have had like a slight wing damage and changed his wing on his pit stop? That's the only thing I can think of. As for penalties, they've only got 2 people with 3 seconds. That is Terminal and Private. Because I'm still getting that Mr. Babon is leading the race until he comes through the finish line.
Yeah, I guess I need to get back into what's happened in this race because from my crash to pretty much now, I have no clue what happened. I was trying to see what happened on my end, on my stream, so I guess that's it. I towered DNF because of ESC and some of the soft runners went on to the medium.
Yeah, I think RC was the only soft runner who pitted, I believe. We had Terminal who was on the mediums, so he started on the mediums in P11. He went to the hards, so he's going to run. Try and run to the end. We did have Babon, he pit as well. He's not long pit, but obviously he had damage in the first few laps. So Denmark, Hippo in. So Hayden's staying out. So we're going to see how much of an undercut RC got by pitting under V. Well, he's going to get the jump on him.
Yeah, but with DRS, that's a pretty decent move. Was there a bit of contact there?
I'm not sure. Denmark does get out just in front of RC. It looked like he ghosted through.
Oh, Terminal died in the pit again. One lap into his hard stint. That sucks.
Yes. But the good thing is now there's only 11 runners left and he's in 10th place. It's a point.
Yeah, I guess that's a silver lining in all of it. Yeah.
Denmark.
There wasn't a lot of a card to bin it like I did to get some points.
Yeah. But Denmark, RC, Humble will surely catch up to this little train. So you got Grimm's going to be catching up to GP Con, who'll most likely be pitting. Is GP going to pit? No, he's going for another lap. I think he's just following what Hayden's doing at the minute.
I don't know what GP will do. Yesterday he was racing in Tier 3 and stayed on his soft for like 15 laps.
Ah, so he went for the one stop.
Yep.
Soft mediums, okay. And was it a full dry race, yeah?
It was full dry, but like a couple drops of waters all the way through.
Okay. Denmark is hassling Mr. Grim Reaper. Most likely could get this done on this DRS Straters. Ooh, Denmark gets understeer coming out and maybe has got a slight bit of wing damage, so he picks up 3.
His wing seems fine. Going for the move coming to the hairpin.
Yeah. This Grim Reaper defends well but runs deep, giving Denmark the nice undercut, but Grim Reaper side by side. RC is just going to be watching. If we ride on board with RC, we'll get a nice view. They're going to go side by side with the chicane unless one of them backs out. Yeah, Grim's the wise head there as GP does pit, as does Ace Hayden. Where is Ace Hayden going to come out? He is just leaving the pits right now, so he will get the jump on these guys as RC goes for the inside. Ooh, a bit of a... Grim had already committed to the corner at that point. Gives him enough space though. RC with the slightest of touches. But Denmark.
So yeah, Aiden came out on the hard. GP pit as well, coming out on the medium, so going for a 2-stop compared to yesterday.
Okay. So Denmark's got to get this move done as quick as possible to make use of those medium tyres and do a soft tyre stint at the end. RC will surely get this move done coming into the final chicane as well. He doesn't really want to lose tabs on Denmark. He's got a chance here if he can catch up with Denmark, get through Hayden, make use of those tyres.
Denmark won't get the move done this lap. Pretty much out of battery use.
RC's got the move done on Grim Reaper. To his teammates. Well, McLaren could be getting a good haul of points here.
Yeah, that would be great in a super close constructor championship. That isn't happening in Tier 2 right now.
Yeah. Denmark is going to suffer. Like I've said it. I'm sure I said it in another stream. Like once you run out of ERS, even if you're in that DRS range, it's nigh on impossible to overtake unless you're 2 tenths behind them coming onto a DRS straight.
Yeah, I mean, it's the guy in front will just use his be able to defend.
It seems like your engine's being strangled for power. But it looks like he's closer now. The only bonus he's got is obviously those medium compounds, but they're only going to last a few more laps before those hards kick in. Or Denmark needs to pressure Hayden into a mistake. Make him run deep into a corner, into a wall.
Yeah, it doesn't seem super fast on straight lines.
Yeah, Hayden. It just seems to have pretty much not used DRS. Let's just have a look, because I don't really tend to look at DRS, but no, it was on 17%. Denmark has more. What about RC? RC is on half a tank of DRS. His teammates roughly the same, 10%, 20% more. So the McLarens are managing it at the minute, so maybe with Denmark and Hayden Denmark trying to overtake Hayden and make the best of his strategy, they might have a coming together, and then the McLarens benefit big time as Ashes picks up three.
Bumble trying to move on Grim Reaper and coming out of turn 9.
Yeah, looks to be done. No one got a penalty coming out of it. But what that's going to do, it's going to give Grim Reaper a chance down towards the final chicane, but on the Hippo with the much better tyres. Just gets the overall better traction. GP Colin 10 seconds behind, so all Grim Reaper's got to do, he can just play along with the laps. As long as he can stay in that second with Humble Hippo and just get dragged along, it's okay.
I guess so.
Let's have a look at the position changes. So he's up 4 places already. He started 10th, he's in 6th. I'd take that. I'd take a 4-place swing. Obviously we've got the McLarens who started 4th and 5th, are 4th and 5th. So obviously that's because of Mr. Babon's place, which it's glitched on my screen. It's saying Mr. Babon's in 1st place. Let's see if it changes as he crosses the finish line. He's back into 8th place now. So Grim Reaper's up into 5th actually. He's gained 5 places in total. Just to show that Babon glitches after he only comes through the 2nd sector. Okay. Oh, here we go. This could be dangerous here. Hayden gives it up. And he's coming back. And Denmark will get it. Hayden picks up 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, definitely. What it's going to do now, it's going to enable Denmark to pull away. Hayden will take more risks trying to stay with him now.
Meanwhile, we have the Grim Reaper coming to the pit for the iron.
Yeah. Surely going to easily go to the end now. He's going to come out in a comfortable, gets in front of Ashes Falco in the 7th place. Knowing those medium runners will have no tyres at the end, especially GP, if he's going to run to the end. But I think he pitted too early to run to the end, so he might be doing, what is he on lap 15 now? Yeah, he'll be doing a 10-15-10 with this strategy. On Solid Ico screen, he just passed Babon.
I guess that is weird.
But on my screen, Soy Loco's 11th, and he's, I don't know, there might be a serious Cody's glitch going on with some certain people. He might have put him out of sync.
Yeah. Because what I have on the screen, on the stream on my phone, and what I have in front of my eyes on my TV isn't the same. I have Babon in first by like 6 seconds.
Like Babon's in outright first place.
Yep, by like 6 seconds. Like, he's going into the European right now.
On my screen, Babon's coming over the start-finish line.
That's fine.
So I've got Babon's just crossed the line. He's in 9th place on my screen behind his teammate Terminal.
He's doing the final chicane right now in first, like pretty
Okay,
much
so
6 seconds ahead of Denmark.
I don't know what's going on then. But
That's some great Gunmaster stuff.
yep. But Hayden's going for it again. 2 cars into that corner is very tricky without one car spinning, and they've done well not to spin at the minute. But you knock at that door one too many times, it will, the door will swing open and you will get sent spinning.
Absolutely, you don't need much here to make a mistake.
Yeah. But unfortunately, this is the only real gap on my screen. It's the only gap less than a second.
Yep, this is what I have as well. Ash's Falcar coming to the pit for the arts as well.
There we go.
Yep, that's the only gap I've got.
So borrowing a safety car to bunch this pack up, then I think this is how it's could shape out to be.
Unbelievable spawn coming out of the airpin. It was a brief yellow flag.
I see coming through Ace Hayden, trying to keep tabs with Denmark. I was gonna say, Bones or Fuzz, check our C stream. Let me know if his like his positioning is on the same as the streams.
Unbelievable coming into the pit. I guess he got damage from that earlier spin.
Did he change his wing then? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So hopefully, will Terminal get the spot? Humble gets pretty much a straight line to T2, and we'll get out in front of Terminal. Comes back out in 6th place on my screen. Apparently, Mr. Babon's leading the race on others.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I have. Your stream is delayed by what I see, so, but yeah, my screen right now is ahead by like 6.4.
When Babon does get in the lead, when it says Babon is in the lead, it's saying he's in the lead by 6.3 seconds.
Yeah, I have Denmark in the second, coming in the first chicane. Babon is in the second chicane.
Okay.
So it would make sense an actual 6 second between those two guys.
It's just weird. I don't think that's a 6 second gap. That's where Babon is on the stream. Babon's coming down the final straight now towards the final chicane. These lot of man just coming towards the hairpin. That's more of a 6 second gap. Adri in the chat says, where is Beck when you need him for a safety car?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna let the T2 steward just deal with it. I'm not in the mood with my incident early on to get into it. I just got so there's a yellow flag.
It seems like
Probably was Ashes Falcor, but
saying Babon's
maybe
getting
not.
past. Ashes is getting a blue flag for Babon. But I don't believe it is.
bit far to get the blue flag.
Big gaps everywhere then, really, apart from between Denmark and Hayden. Hayden's keeping there, knowing those mediums are going to fall off.
We also have Ashes and Private Jet that have a somewhat close overlap.
Yeah. Private Jet being on the way, all the hard tyres.
But yeah, with only 11 driver, that's bound to happen. That part not so tight.
So Mr. Babon's now in 11th, behind Ash's Falcon and Private Jet, and is catching up to him. So on my stream, on the stream, Babon is essentially last place, catching up to Ash's Falcon now. Oh, RC picks up 3 seconds. Filthy RC. Trying to cut them corners too much. So, oh, I didn't notice Ace Hayden has picked up one as well, another one. So we got Denmark on 3, Ace on 6, RC on 3. But I don't think it matters because there's GP 15 seconds behind RC. So I think the podium guys don't have to worry about losing the podium. And it's just Hayden needs.
Depending on who you're asking. Because on my screen, I know Mr. Babon have been consistently like 6 seconds ahead of Denmark, so it would be RC would be cut off of the podium.
Okay. We'll have to see on Mr. Babon stream, but on the stream you'll see him and RC went through the final chicane. There may have been a touch, and it spat Babon into the wall. So,
actually, no. On my screen, Babon just pitted. He's coming out of the pit on the medium.
Yeah, it's saying Babon's pit, but he's just going into the pits on my screen, so I think it's on my end then. It could.
Maybe it would be weird if.
Yeah. Watch the stream. Watch the stream back, Bobby. He's just gone into the pits and it's reset him onto the pit straight onto the start-finish straight.
Oh.
And he's now in 5th place.
I'm just a minute. I'm just thinking about Mr. Joshua.
Yeah.
And the T2 steward filtering everything.
Because essentially we've got 2 races here. We've got Babon running in his own race, it seems, and then we've got this race.
At this point, I think I should turn on back my stream to have another story of that race. Steward want to check that out.
Yeah, even if it's like a minute clip just to show the standings. Esports ready indeed, Adre. Hey, but what you got to remember, you've got to appeal to all the casual fans who love the career mode. So none of the real bugs get fixed at all.
Because yeah, on my screen now, 1 lap after he pitted, Mr. Babon is now ahead of RC in 3rd place.
Okay. It's not showing him in last anymore when he crosses the start finish, it's showing him in 5th. So he's improving on the stream.
It doesn't make more sense.
No, it's getting worse. Like on the stream,
well, Aiden, yep, on the back of
yes.
Denmark. We'll focus on actual racing, I guess.
Yeah, rather than the fact that Cody's can't make a multiplayer game for Toffee. Here we go, Aiden's going for it. Denmark has no choice but to get. I think Denmark's tyres are pretty much on the way out. As the traction Hayden gets on exit, it's just a little bit better. We'll see through T1 and 2 now.
I guess 15 laps on the medium. There should probably a bit of life in them, but yeah, they're definitely not in their prime.
As we have a yellow in sector 3, I believe it's going to be terminal. Yeah, it's terminal. As Private picks up 5, crossing the pit lane at speed.
terminal got big damage in his wing.
So Denmark has to come in now and pit. RC pretty much has to. He's on 17 lap on mediums. Opted for that early pit stop under VSC, which kind of paid off. On my screen, it's paid off because he's in third place. As Terminal picks up 5 for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, on your screen, RC is third. On my screen, Babon is like 6 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
So we're commentating on 2 different games,
He broke.
different races.
We've got a race for the win. Obviously, Hayden's still suffering with that 3-second more in penalties. But we know that Denmark can't take those softs to the end. 21 laps. As Denmark picks up 3.
I think I'm gonna send a shout out in Discord for people to screenshot the race director,
Yeah.
their their standings to try to help Stewart figure it out.
So we've got Hayden and Denmark both on 6 seconds. RC still on 3, but he's just miles falling behind. He's just overtaken Private. That Private or Private's on his Private's on the way to re-overtake RC. I believe this will be it really, as Denmark does come into the pits. And I'm sure RC will be straight in as well. 2 DNFs, we've got Bobby who DNF'd really early in the race. An unfortunate one. Nothing he can do about it. Like,
I'm still not sure what happened actually.
and as I was
know
joining the party with Bobby Hightower, DNF as well. Go on, Bobby. Sorry.
Yeah, I come out of turn 3. Sawyer was in front of me. I know he had a collision. I don't know with who, and on the start. Don't know if he had damage, but I know coming out of turn 3, the first chicane, he slowed down in a way that I did not expect. Ran in the back of him, and the car behind me, trying to avoid the crash, just clipped the side of my wheel. And it was over from there. So I guess I will have to rewatch my stream to figure out who's at fault or what happened, because I just remember being in the back of Soy and missing a wheel.
Just unlucky. But then we've got this little group of 3 of Babon, Grim Reaper and Humble Hippo. Battle for 4th. Got GP on fresh softs, who's 8 seconds. We could see him gradually catch up. For now, Grim's trying to get within that DRS. But I'll know for sure whether it's properly out of sync or if Babon's out of sync. If Grim Reaper doesn't get DRS.
On my screen, Grim Reaper is 5th, Mr. Babon is 2nd.
Yeah.
Nowhere close to DRS. Mr. Babon is in the final chicane. No. Final chicane before the airpin, and Grim Reaper just is on the first sector, so we're watching 2 different races. That's amazing.
We are. But you've got Humble Hippo behind Grim Reaper though, haven't you? Humble Hippo gets the DRS on Grim Reaper, that's it. Battle for 5th. Yeah, I think I am out of sync because on my screen, Grim Reaper's within a second of Babon and he didn't pull the DRS at all.
We have Aiden that came in the pit for his final stint on the softs.
Yeah.
Which on my screen put Mr. Babon back in the lead.
Yeah, Hippo and Reaper are racing through Mr. Babon like he's not there as they go side by side for the final corner. That doesn't work. That doesn't. I might have had a little bit of contact. Hippo gives way for the place back. So we're going to have a legit battle for the win, as Hayden needs to pull in 3.8 seconds, because Denmark got a nice one. On my screen, it's a battle for the win. On Bobby's screen, you've got Babon. Pretty much
Babon
win.
like 11 seconds ahead, but yeah, Aiden in Denmark. Aiden like 4 seconds behind.
Yeah.
On fresh softs.
I'll say he's just coming out of the hairpin now. Bullet will just spawn in sector 2. Oh. It was looking good for those McLarens.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still though, he's still a fair bit in front of Ashes, so Humble's got that 7th place secure. Even if he's got damage, you can still pit. Yeah, he's definitely got that. I can see damage on his car. Pretty much now left.
Soy that will probably try move in the straight on Ashes.
Yeah. That's done. So back up into 8th place. This picks up 3 seconds as well. Almost going to come in and pit for a fresh wing and some nice soft tyres till the end of the race. Hayden has caught up a second on Denmark.
So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any gap, like any close fight right now, so...
Hayden puts a 10.5 in for the fastest lap.
Yep, and I guess we're just watching cars as we're driving in circle.
So I'm just waiting on this fight between Hayden and Denmark, and it's going to happen. Possibly Hayden will get DRS coming towards the end of this lap. And then we'll have 5 lap, pretty much a sprint race between these two guys. Have what could potentially be a win or 2nd place.
I mean, sure, I don't know at this point. I think it's a good thing we don't have to do interviews because you will be away. Because I don't have a clue who to invite.
Nah, I think we're gonna. I've got a race apart. I've got a race in 20 minutes anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what you said. That we're short on time. But yeah, even if we had all the time in the world, I have no clue who to invite. That's a great game. I mean, at the end of his life cycle, still buggy as hell.
Yeah, very buggy. It's just not been the best life cycle of this game, really. Just constant bugs that don't get really fixed. The bugs that do get fixed are insignificant, really.
Yeah.
As Hayden will maybe get a chance. Needs to really be the last of the late breakers to pull in a little bit more time to Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark has saved his ERS for the last couple laps. He has a pretty big advantage.
Hayden's in Denmark have a little bit of a wobble at the hairpin, and then Hayden has a wobble. Here we go. I think Denmark just gives it up. See, Denmark has a lot more ERS than Hayden.
Yeah, I feel like you want to keep it to get the move on the final laps.
Yeah. We've run lap 32 or 35, realise. A bit of smooth Canadian Grand Prix, only I believe, one VSC. Normally one of the races where you're guaranteed a safety car.
My bad for that VSC.
I don't think it was you, I think it was Hightown.
Oh, you're right.
Yours didn't even yours didn't even cause it like a safety car, even though it should have been.
Yep, I was dead in the middle of the road.
I think that will
But we
change
got
on the next
Denmark.
game.
Denmark coming at the back of Aiden.
I think Denmark's playing the long game here. He's going to make Hayden use everything up until the last lap. Unless he's playing us for now, he's using his overtake.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get ahead, I'm not sure why you wouldn't. With the advantage he has, should be pretty easy to just keep it.
Yeah. How much is Babon in the lead for you? 12.5?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Medium ties 11 laps.
Yep, coming, and he's in the first DRS straight. Chicane before the hairpin. Yep, 12.6, 12.5.
So I'm guessing he's already lapped or he's coming to lap Humble Hippo and Ash's Falcor.
He did lap.
Oh! Hayden picks up 3.
Oh no, that's not good.
Not good at all. So he's guaranteed a podium nonetheless, because I see he's 21 seconds behind.
Yeah, of course. The question is, Babon finish on my screen legit, or is he gonna get the 3rd place?
Yeah, that's it. That's it all depends what's happening on RC screen. For all you know, he's in 4th place. And he's been in 4th place for a while.
I mean, you're right. We don't know
Nah.
anything.
We've got 2 laps to go though. We've got this battle for 2nd place.
Meanwhile, I think Umbilical just did a move on Ash's Falcor, or at least defended. Turn 7?
This terminal picks up another 3. He'll just be content with that 10th place and get this race over and done with. I think Ash's braking late, but I know 16 lap hard tyres and Mr. Hippo being on 4 lap old softs. Pretty much a done deal. As Denmark's had a sloppy hairpin exit. Pretty much game over for that 2nd. Well, it isn't game over. Hayden just needs to pull away.
I mean, he is out of DRS. Sure, there's only 1 lap remaining, but
Hayden needs to have a quali lap to pretty much try and get out of this 3 seconds. He's 1.7 at the minute.
yeah,
So,
he needs a superb lap and maybe a couple mistakes from Denmark, but it's not over yet.
no. Hayden could over push it. But I think this will be like what we're watching for the last bit of the Grand Prix. So he picks up another 3 seconds. So he could be potentially losing that place to him. Yeah, so he's got 23 seconds in penalties. So he could possibly, yeah, he's just gonna lose the 1 place.
Aiden 2.3 ahead.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty close.
Yeah, he needs to have a mighty exit on the hairpin here and a mighty final chicane.
And in my own universe, Babon is coming to the finish line. Just finished the last chicane. Whiz weaving.
Yeah, Babon's just crossed the line on my screen to win the race. And is just about. Oh, Denmark takes
was
P2.
short by less than a tenth.
So on my screen, Babon, it's saying he finished 1st.
Yeah, by 16 seconds.
Yeah.
So I guess we caught up.
Well,
have no
it caught up
issue at all.
when Babon crossed the line in P1.
There we go. No desync issue at all. Perfect race. Let's not review it at all.
GP is going to pick up 5th place. Grim Reefer, 2.2 behind, going to pick up 6th. Terminal, I think, was let. No, Terminal's behind RC and finished, so we're just waiting on Soy and Grim Reaper to finish.
Yep, and it's a good thing that this race is finishing because I'm seeing a couple of raindrops.
Yeah. And Soy won't lose that 7th place because Humble Hippo got lapped.
So I
That's
guess that was the Tier 2 Canadian Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm. Grim Reaper is your driver of the day. We're going to let him spray some champagne. I'll give you the rundown and then we're going to close the stream off and sign off. Babon will take a win. Denmark in 2nd and Hayden in 3rd place. I will give you that rundown yet again. So I've Mr. Babon started 3rd, finishes 1st place. Denmark in 2nd. Ace Hayden in 3rd place. RC7 in 4th. GP Colin 5th. Grim Reaper in 6th. Soy Loco 7th. Humble Hippo 8th. Ashes Falcon 9th. Terminal Deity 10th. And Private Jet in 11th. The 2 drivers that didn't finish are Hightower and Bobby Tower. What have you got to say, Bobby? Anything to sign off with?
Let's be on to next week trying to do more than 2 corners.
That's it.
That's
obviously,
the mindset right now.
Yeah, it was out of your hands.
Yeah, that's the feeling I have. I will need to look it up. Still not sure what happened.
Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here. I've been Jin it to it. This has been your Canadian Grand Prix for Tier 2, Round 4. Bobby joined me halfway through. Commiserations to him. And I'll let Bobby say goodbye and I'll close the stream off.
Yes, see you guys on Sunday for EU and next week for some other racing.